Hello, welcome to another video here at Making Moves Creations. So today I am filming in advance, but the day that this goes up it will be St. Patrick's Day. So happy St. Patrick's Day. I'm going to be making some Leprechaun hat earrings for this video. Sorry, I don't know if I've ever told you this, but where my desk is in my room, which is like my craft area, it looks out over my garden, and I always get distracted by the birds, and there's some pigeons in the garden at the moment, but I was really confused by them. So distraction over, let's get on to making the earrings. I keep wanting to say charms and then I'm like, no, they're not charms. So what I'm doing first is I'm taking some of this apple green coloured polymer clay. I've just chopped a honking chunk. We keep saying that in my house and it's getting very annoying, but I'm just gonna roll this because it's kind of hard. But here we go. Now, what I want to do is take some clay to be the base of the earring. These might end up being massive, and then I'll just keep them as charms. So basically we may not be making earrings, we may be making earrings and charms because apparently I cannot decide how big I want things to be. So here are the base, here is the base to our earrings. This one's a little bit bigger, but I think he had a bit more clay. And then what we want to do is we want to chop a chunk off. We're going to roll it, and then we're just going to cut that in half. So I think we need them to be a little bit smaller. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take part of that and roll it into one. And then when we have a circle, we can cut it in half. And then now we can just make the shape that we need. So obviously we're making hats, little leprechaun top hats. Leprechaun. So I am just gonna make sure that that fits, which it does. Just stub it down a bit more. Oh, super cute. So before we attach it though, I'm gonna make the other one and also add the little buckle. So that one fits on that one too. So now that we have our hats made, we need to get some black coloured clay. Oh, I lost my black for a minute, but it's right in front of me. Do you ever do that? You're crafting and then you just completely ignore everything. So I'm just going to squish this black up. My hands are already green, so now they're also black. Yay, weird colour combinations. I feel like this one is so much bigger than that one. They still look good though. That's fine. It's just me. So now I have my black, I'm going to take my rolling pin, which I have, and I'm just going to roll out this black clay. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my craft blade and I'm just going to cut some very thin strips. Here we go. Now I'm gonna take those up and get them apart, which I probably should have done in the first place. But what we're gonna do, we're just gonna roll our leprechaun hat into the black strip. There we go, just like that. And actually that is perfect because we need a yellow buckle on the front, so that can go right where that gap is. There we go. So now I am going to stop the film and wash my hands, and I'll be back. Now I'm back from washing my hands. I'm hoping that the majority of the green is off. I am going to take my blade and cut a piece of yellow from the pack, and I am going to roll it out and cut 2 blobs off. 1, 2, and then I'm going to make them into little square buckle shapes. And I'm just going to stick them right on the front. Oh no, they're falling everywhere. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to re-roll this black clay, just a little bit. I just need it enough that I can get a little strip and cut a little slither. Oh. And I'm going to place that right in the front of the buckle. So there we go. And I'm going to get another bit and do the same for the other hat. So now I'm just going to take some liquid clay. I'm going to do a little dollop in the middle there, and I'm going to stick them down appropriately. Onto the hats that they're supposed to be on. Well, either one is fine. And then I'm going to take my needle tool and I'm just going to poke a hole in each of them. I'm going to take my pliers, there they are, my pliers, and I'm going to take a eye pin and an eye pin and just going to make a couple of these so that I can pop them into the holes to make them into charms so that they can be made easily into earrings. So I'm just going to do that again. And there we go. So I'm going to take a little bit more of this liquid clay. I've just popped it off to the side over here. So I'm just going to take a little bit and I'm just going to pop it right in the middle to hold it in place. And then afterwards I will super glue it. So by the time this video goes up, the earrings would already be in my shop. So if you're interested, have a look, and if you want to have earrings like this, you can always message me on social media and ask for a custom. So here we go, here are the little leprechaun hats. So I'm going to bake these now, and I'll be back later to show you me turning them into earrings. So I will see you in a bit. So the next stage in making our leprechaun hat earrings is to take some polymer clay glaze and just go over the charms. This will give them a nice shiny finish. So I'm not going to do it all on camera because it's really awkward to film, just to give you an idea how shiny they turn out afterwards. I'm going to carry on glazing the rest of them off camera, and I'll be back once they're dried to show you how I put them together. So now that I've made my little hats, I am just going to take some small jump rings and I'm gonna attach them along with a sterling silver ear wire. So I have these ear wires here, and all I'm gonna do is attach it facing towards the back so that when it hangs down, the little buckle is at the front, just like that. And they're very, very cute. I'm very happy with how they turned out. They're a little bit, I want to say sticky, but they're dry. The glaze has dried, but after 24 hours it's fully dried. So it's only been like 10 minutes right now. But they are touch dry, so I can continue working with them, and I will be able to, from tomorrow, be able to sell them. So here are my completed earrings from the back and from the front. I also have some other designs. So here is a little cake slice, so I'm going to be making these into charms, so I might as well make one into a charm now, because all that I do is take a jump ring, take a lobster clasp, and then that is pretty much it. It is made into a charm. These will be lucky 4-leaf clover earrings, but they're not quite ready to be made into earrings just yet. So for now I will say thank you for watching this video. Here are the earrings we made. These will be available in my Etsy shop. Everything will be linked down below. We're on Etsy, we have a Patreon, please go check us out on Patreon. We've been working really hard to get stuff uploaded over there. We have an Instagram and a Facebook, and you can talk to us through YouTube. So I hope you enjoyed this video, and I will see you in the next one. Bye!